I'm not hard to find. I make sure people know exactly where I'm at and when, so that when somebody kills one of these fucking idiots, like Christine Bouhit, yeah, Christine Bouhit is for certainly dead. People are predatory towards me for it. Alright, Amanda is typing at me some stuff about how insane Chris is. That's what those beeps were for. I for certainly believe that Amanda has to be worried for her life. If I were her, I'd be worried that he'd shoot her in the head and say, oh, well, she pointed a gun at me and I was trying to get it away from her and it went off on accident. I mean, stealing people's guns because they wouldn't touch your pee-pee. That's fucking creepy. Anyway, I speak up for a reason. You don't like it when I mimic your behaviors, but you think it's okay for you to do it. God damn, shows a double standard with every one of you. Then, of course, how you treat me versus how you treat the people who did it to me are entirely different as well, aren't they? Different set of rules. Yeah, equality in America, right? No. These people have already decided who's guilty and who's innocent. The police in this town will always decide who's innocent and who's guilty in these situations with me, based on the fact that I tried to turn them in. That will always be the deciding factor in whether or not they even make an attempt to do their job, which is to say they won't. I'm going to take a short walk and blow off some steam and make a few videos. On the bright side, I did save information about my predators. Yeah, still breathing. Thanks for asking.
Are you from?
Yep.
Nice, huh?
Yeah, it's better than nothing. I don't treat it very well because I'm always broke, but it is a good running car. It's a 94 and it still runs.
What happened?
I told on some child molesters and now they want me dead. So I basically travel from one place to another showing how nasty the United States is.
You like this one?
Yeah. It's a lot nicer looking than mine. Of course.
You have any title?
Do what?
You have title?
Yeah.
I try you.
That one run? Mine's trashed.
What is it? Let me see.
Yep, got a busted window over here. It's got plastic over it. Front window's all cracked. The engine, it's got I gotta start it with a screwdriver. I live in this shit pit.
You're gonna start with a screwdriver?
Yeah. Well, not there, but under here. I actually have to open it up. I can pop the hood if you want to see. My mirrors are little Walmart ones that are cheap and they're just taped on. And
The motor is good.
yeah, look at my air filter though. It's a sock.
It's good, the motor, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's got a lot of miles on it too, though. Like it's a really old car.
Look it. You gonna buy one car?
I'm too broke. This is my house.
Nice house.
Well, it would be if I didn't live in it. It's got a lot of stuff in it. I pick up a lot of trash everywhere I go because a lot of times, you know, people will mess with me where I park because of other people's trash. So if I pick up the trash, I'm less likely to get messed with. And there's not always a garbage can. But it's bent up here. It's bent on the quarter panels.
That's a nice number.
Thank you. There's one down at the towing place that might be on sale in a couple of weeks. Well, it's actually two of them that are the same year.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
go check?
I won't have the money to buy them. I'm broke.
Yeah.
Like I got to live on my disability money, and it's not enough to live on. But the
Yeah,
towing
the black
place,
one and the green one.
the what?
The white one and the green one.
There's a black one in there too, but I don't know how long it's going to be until they sell that one. I think there's a certain amount of time they have to hold them before they're allowed to do that. But I don't think they're going to sell them for a recovery fee. It'll probably just be either auction off or a silent sale.
They sell for cheaper.
Usually. I mean, cheaper than what I could sell that for. Yeah. Well, that right there, you know, I don't know how much it's even worth here. I know in Chapel, Nebraska, it's worth about $1,000. I bought it for $750, but I wouldn't be able to do anything without my car. And I sold it for like $2,000 to $3,000 and was able to find a $5 car because it's so expensive to try to live here and change everything over. And then, of course, that thing's still great on gas. So, I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, people like the car, but I'm asking more for it than it's really worth.
What's the ladies?
The ladies, I don't have any. I avoid them. They're expensive. They're so expensive, I have to live in a Honda. Don't piss a woman off. Definitely don't tell her no. Although I probably shouldn't say that. There's a lot of people in this town that have been real nice to me. Just not so much the white people.
Yeah, I go look the two cars. One is for sale already, the black one. It look like this one. Somebody got it already.
Ah,
And I got the green. I buy the green but he said the motor or something wrong. It doesn't work.
so you got to try to find one that does.
That's I buy one yesterday, the one in the garage. I buy it yesterday. But I don't know why I started and he's smoking. I don't know why.
I'm not actually very good with cars. That's why I started with a screwdriver. I couldn't even fix it even if I wanted to. Well, I was lucky enough to kind of rig it so that the battery would work, and also with the
You push the
sock.
bottle,
Do what?
put cables in the bottom. 2 cables. And you go start it.
Yeah, push button start.
Yeah.
I could probably go down to the lumber yard in a few minutes and grab the stuff for that too. About 30 minutes worth of work maybe.
Yeah, my friend is a mechanic. He said probably I need to change the oil because it's long time parking over there. You know, this is the one reason. Put the oil and they're gonna fix it.
It's not a diesel, right?
No. It's smoking a little bit. It's not too much.
That might just be old gas too in that case.
All that?
Old gas. Like if it was sitting for a really long time and the gas was sitting in there for a really long time and they didn't drive it, then that might result in something like that too. It is a penny. All right. And he's right. I need to go get a push button somewhere.